We are CRN.
Stay tuned. We're live in 3 minutes. We're live in 2 minutes.
We are CRN.
Stay tuned. We're live in 1 minute. Seconds until showtime.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Look at you go. The one-trip grocery champ, snooze button resistor, master sock matcher. We know the daily grind can be tough, but amidst the hustle, we see you conquer it all. And at Scooter's Coffee, we believe it's the little wins that deserve some big moments of joy. So go on, embrace that tiny triumph. You master parallel parker you. Take that victory lap and savor the sweet taste of success. Scooter's Coffee, you didn't just order it, you earned it.
Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN. The following broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN. CRN Sports is on the air with live coverage of for coverage of football, basketball, baseball, softball, soccer, and volleyball. We're proud to be the voice of Clayton Comets athletics all season long. We are CRN, the Community Radio Network.
It is so good to be back at the ballpark at Pleasant Field. Ladies and gentlemen, for those tuning in, welcome to coverage on the Community Radio Network. We had a little bit of a first game jitters, I guess. Is that what we're going to call it, Jackie, right?
Absolutely.
So this is what I found out. The server that I set it up last night or this morning at 3:30 in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning was not to this one. And I had to redo and finagle things. And I was like, why are we not going live? Why are we not going live? Well, we finally figured out what we need to do to go live. We need to set up a wireless mic for Kim. That's the last thing we need to do. And, hey, we welcome you to coverage of Comets baseball. Opening day, non-conference finally here. And it is the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders coming out of the Raleigh area, taking on your Clayton Comets. I'm Wesley Outland, high above the radio booth here at Pleasant Field alongside Jackie Posey. For his third year as veteran varsity color analyst, Mark Coates will be joining us later tonight for the varsity game. And then, of course, coming up very soon, Kim Winslow will also be our All-State, I don't want to say sideline reporter, but All-State dugout reporter, I guess. The bullpen?
Yeah, dugout.
Dugout, bullpen.
The dugout host.
Kim, I know that Kim will be here very soon, as soon as she can. But Jackie, how excited are you to have baseball again? Right, Major League Baseball spring training started Saturday, and now the Comets and the Crusaders playing. So
it's definitely probably one of my favorite times of the year. Baseball is definitely one of the greatest things that man ever made. It's just relaxing. That. It's chilling. It's you get upset about a game, but I mean you don't get aggressive like you do when you watch the high energy sports like football, basketball.
No. So Jackie, you're right.
It's just very relaxed, and then you say USOB, you miss the ball.
And I'm always like that. And you know me. We've known each other for 3 years, going on 4 years. Labor Day.
Yep, 4 years.
And I've always said we're wide open. Right, we're wide open calling football and racing, motorsports, and then basketball, and then of course by the time we get through the winter, you're ready for the warm weather again because you're sick of the cold. Hence, tired of the snow that fell last week.
I don't like the winter anyway.
And then you go to the ballpark and yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the winter. So, and it's awesome to know that there's a player that friend of mine growing up. That's her son, and he's playing catcher. So,
for Clayton,
yes, Mr. Jackson Smith, number 16.
Number 16, Jackson Smith. Okay,
yep. That was his mom and dad that hollered at me.
You mean number 14, Jackson Smith? He's the catcher.
Yes, number 14.
Yeah. Right now, by the way, we're coming on the air a little bit late. Our apologies on that. This is JV coverage. I'd rather have whatever technical issues we're going to have in JV before we go live for varsity, Kim. And we'll be here. Mark will be here. Jackie's with me right now. But obviously, you know, Jackie, I'm one of those types of I want to make sure it's right before we click that live button. Like it's going to be right. And we're glad that you're joining us. We're glad that you're along for the ride. We'll get caught up here very directly, as right now it is a score of 3-1. I think we're in the bottom of the second.
We have a pitching change for the Comets. Now on the bump, number 9, Ryland Hill.
So a pitching change has just happened as well. So Ryland Hill's going to come in and relieve Weston Lowe, who started the game at number 16. And Kim, as alluded to, you got to love baseball, Jackie. You got to love the opportunity to see what your team is going to also provide because, this is spring. This is like spring training for the Comets, for the JV squad, right? I mean, you want to bump up to the next level. You got to show your talents, and obviously JV is where it starts right now. So.
That's exactly where it starts. And they just got to figure out what their glitches are.
Right.
You're not gonna get it all the way through high school. You'll get your glitches through. You'll get your glitches through on JV, and then you'll be just good enough to get on varsity, and then you'll be just enough to get in college, and then you'll be just enough to go to MLB if you'd like to. It's a lifetime career kind of thing that you scared the heck out of the dog. The ball come up mid. Oh. Anyway, you just gotta.
He's excited.
just got to keep it going one step at a time.
That
And
was yours, by the way.
thank you. You know, just enjoy it as you go, and that's what I tell everybody. You know, it's high school. You choose not to do that. If you choose not to do travel sports, don't travel ball, whatever. Don't do it. I actually had that conversation with Autumn Joyce's grandmother the other day. You know, she's a senior this year, so I told her, I said, you know, Linda, I know she's excited. I know she's ready to go. I know she's ready to play. But tell her to slow down and enjoy it because she will never get a senior year again. So just enjoy the game while you can. Yes.
Take in the moment,
yes.
For sure. No doubt about it. By the way, we are coming on here in the bottom of the second inning.
Mm-hmm.
Right now it is a 3-1 score. And it does look like the bases are also loaded.
I believe that's why they did the pitcher change.
So there is bases loaded. And we got a count called in for ball one here. Knocks that one to the left to the dugout for the Comets. We'll be better prepared for the varsity game, I promise you, right? We have our first, you know, what do you call it? First game jitters, I guess.
Yeah, that's what you said earlier. Just because you got to get it prepped and ready, but everybody knows that we're good now.
Yeah, we are good. And I'm glad I finally figured out what I need to do next time. So whatever computer I'm using for broadcast, that's the one that you have to use to go live on the stream. That one's back at home because I think this one's a better reliable one with what we've been working on.
Yeah, that's right. You
R&D.
use the red laptop instead of the silver
laptop. I thought maybe if I used the same server it would work, but that just ain't the case. And it could be we were late by an hour too. I mean, you know, we're scheduled to go pregame at 3:40. Maybe YouTube figured we wasn't doing it and kicked the stream out, so it said, okay,
maybe.
Well, we're just going to cancel this one.
But we got the banner hung.
14 will hit first, and that's Dallin Wagner, and another run will come in to score as well. So that'll make it now 4-1 with the bases still loaded.
It's going to be ball one.
There we go. Now we're in business.
Right back to the pitcher. Throw it to first. Oh, throw it home. Throw it home.
Throw the home plate.
Oh, you overthrew it. No, man. There's another one.
At least one more run will come in to score. And it's still going to load the bases as he did overshoot it. That was Cardinal Gibbons bringing in another run here now. 5-1 your score. Still in the bottom of the – actually, we're in the top of the third now that I think about it. I want to remind you, it's very simple to keep up with the broadcast now at WeAreCRN.com. I've definitely worked on the streaming part of it. You can actually see the ticker, where the people are at on base, the score, what inning, and a pitch called here now. Remember, there's a pitch change made right when we came on the air. They started with, of course, Weston Lowe and Jackie Ryland Hill has now been called to the mound to throw from the leather, and the pitch comes in now. This is
1-1.
A 1-1 count with Cardinal Gibbons still leading by 4 runs here. Bases are still loaded, by the way.
Strike right down the middle. There you go. That's exactly what we needed.
So at least one ball now and
Popped
2 strikes called.
Hit the third base. Get him out. Thank you.
Catch finally made. That will retire the side finally And that does get Clayton out of a jam there. But we're going to go to the bottom of the third, and right now your score is
5-1.
5-1, so a 4-run lead right now.
And they got all 5 scorers in the top of the second inning.
Sure did. We'll go to the bottom of the third. We'll see if the Comets can come back here and make a change. We're at the top of the hour. Very quickly, we're going to pause for 10 seconds of network identification. This is coverage of Comets baseball on the Community Radio Network.
Community Radio Network. WCRN 87.9 FM. Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
Fractions of a second can be the difference between victory and defeat at the finish line. America's favorite bouldering is back in action for a summer of Friday night NASCAR Regional Series racing. Tickets are just $15 and available online in advance at WCSpeedway.com or at the gate starting at 6 on race nights. Wake County Speedway, 10 minutes south of downtown Raleigh. WCSpeedway.com.
You know, Jackie, I'm so used to using this laptop for iRacing in the Finish Line Fox Sports Radio show. I'm not used to using the silver Hewlett-Packard for covering baseball, but it just worked out that it was probably better to use it for what we got going on. So
Now batting.
I believe it's
9,
time to upgrade the
Rylan
laptop in
Hill.
the office then.
upgrade our laptops in the office, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, we welcome you back to our broadcast coverage. Right now we go to the bottom of the third, and 4 runs brought in by the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders in the last inning. Makes it now a 4-inning lead or 4-run lead for the Crusaders on the Comets. And Clayton is wearing their traditional home whites, the white on white with the blue, Comets on the front, numbers in blue on the back. Primarily, Jackie, normally about a year or two, the varsity colors.
Mm-hmm.
They become the JV jerseys after a couple of years. Nike BSN Sports, by the way, providing our apparel. Nice swing shot to the shortstop. Drops the ball. There's an error. There's an error to first, and it's going to be a base hit for number 9, Rylan Hill. Not only he's good on the mound pitching, but he is also good with a hit. The shortstop made an error there of Ethan Simmons. That was what do you call that, an E6, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got your book.
No, I forgot it in the car.
Normally you do your book.
I'll get it for varsity.
Anyhow, Clayton's got somebody on.
Now batting for the Comets.
Runner at first.
Yes,
Number 2,
looks like they're
Brandon
pausing the
Probst.
game so they could do get a pitch, not a pinch hitter, but somebody.
change?
Yeah, no,
pitch?
a runner for the pitcher.
Okay, yeah, Rylan Hill's going to let number 24 come in to run, and that is, of course, going to be Riley. That is number 24, Riley Linder, the outfielder freshman. Hell, it might be better to use my Max Prep notes than the names on the paperwork there. We're just all out of wax. And we have our CRN mascot, Chad Swain, in the radio booth with us as well. He's enjoying what is going on in Daddy in the broadcast world. Well, loving the ball game, ain't he? I'm surprised he's not growling at the people running around, right?
Yeah, but the
Might have
cleats
spoke too
walking on the
soon.
concrete has definitely gotten his attention quite a few times.
Where's that noise coming from?
Will you hand me my water behind you?
Pitch. And that's, by the way, number 2 at the plate hitting. That is Braden Probst. He's the number 9 batter. He's in the 9 hole, as they always say. Count now at 1-1. Runner at first. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's got a nice grounder to first baseman. That'll be at least sent out at first.
No, he's going to be safe.
And they're actually going to say, no, he is safe. And the man at first 24, Linder will advance to second.
Get it out of your mouth. Get it out of your mouth.
So no outs, 2 on at 1 and 2.
And that is going to be 2 errors. So the first one was an
It's 2
E6,
errors,
and then
yes,
the
sir.
second
Back
one's
to the
going to
top
be
of the lineup.
E3.
Now hitting for the Comets, number 4, TJ Norton.
Is it an E3 or is it an E1? Because the pitcher was right around there too, Jackie, when all that happened.
I thought it was the first baseman that got it.
I thought the pitcher was the man that made the boo-boo there. Nonetheless, we play on as pitch coming in. Bunt, number 4. By the way, that is number 4 of TJ Norton, the leadoff man. They're going to call it a strike, and he will head back to home plate to swing again. 1-1, by the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. There are no outs. Runners on first and second now in the ball game.
Oh, yeah, it was fouled, so it's 1-1, yep.
Came on the air just a few minutes behind. Our apologies for that.
It's going to be a ball 2.
Get those new game day jitters out of the way, as they call it, right? Because
Well,
first game of the season.
I think we prepare ourselves knowing that we're going to take forever to set up the first game.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, we've been doing it for so long, we can just, cut some time here, cut some time there, and then it'll be boom, 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 we're done. But heck, it took me 10 minutes trying to figure out how to put that table over there.
Because there's a certain way that it finagles in there.
It about flew out the window.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I about threw it out the window. Then I remembered, oh, he's on a ladder right below me. Let's not do that.
Oh, no, don't do that. Yeah. I had about 2 or 3 people actually ask me, are you okay?
Foul.
Are you all right? Do you need, I don't need help. I just need to get this dang banner up. Jackie, I love the new C at home plate behind.
Yes.
I like that. Kind of got me that Braves baseball feel, if you will. Mm-hmm. Pitch coming in.
Ooh, ball.
That's a high one. Boy,
I'm glad he dug. Lord have mercy.
Could have possibly got him in the head right there. By the way, the count is full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runners on first and second with a 4-run lead for the Crusaders. Full count pitch to Norton from the Crusaders. Pitch.
Foul ball.
And that's going to go to the net and keep it going. He's battling, as Mark Coates calls it. By the way, returning for his 3rd season behind the booth, our color analyst. Jackie will be joining us upstairs. And we'll have an all-state bullpen reporter as well. Kim's going to try to grab some player interviews, some stories, and obviously interview with the coach. Swing and got him. And that'll put
That was one heck of a fight, though.
1 out on the board there. Still runners on first and second. So we're still in the bottom of the
Now
third
batting for
here.
the Comets, number 6, Cam Thompson.
Our buddy Cam Thompson coming up here now. Obviously, as we get more acclimated into the season, I don't know if they really do the stats for JV, Kim, Jackie, and like we do for varsity. But I know when varsity gets their first or second game under their helm, they'll have, RBIs, bats, hits, strikes, and all that stuff and whatnot. So first pitch coming in, it's ball 1. And 4-run lead right now. Number 6 at the plate. That is Cam Thompson.
And his dad is doing the PA announcing.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. Good to hear him doing the PA announcing as well. Miss Brian. I hope Brian Souls will be able to make it for a ball game or 2 this year. Good to see Kenneth Collins. I've seen Kenny. I ain't seen him in a coon's age as well.
It's been a minute.
Pitch. Swing and a drive to right.
Drop
Right
it down,
fielder
drop
going to
it
get
down.
around it. Fielder's choice as they run in.
He's gonna run
Clayton's
it
looking
in.
for a home.
Got it.
Riley Linder will head to the home plate. And they're going to put runners on the corners at first and second now, or first and third. And Clayton has brought a run in here.
Brings it to a 3-point game. And there's only one out.
5-2
So.
now. 5-2, bottom of the third. Runners on the corners. And that was, of course, a shot there by Cam Thompson. He roped it to right
Now
there,
batting for the
Jackie,
Comets,
and
number 16,
it dropped right
Weston
in front
Lane.
of the right fielder at number 1 of Jack Larson. By the time he got back up under it, ball hit the ground. Had to kind of find the sight. The sun's kind of fighting the view there on the right field spot. And just like that, the Comets back in business, only down by 3 runs here. High pitch, ball will be called for ball 1, and a runner to second as well. So Thompson's going to still second from first and open first base wide open again. Only 1 out, by the way. And it is 1-0 on the count. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to be called a ball. So now we will go back to ball 2. Pitcher checks the runners at now second and third. Shortstop trying to give the man at second a little lead. This pitch comes in. That's going to be called right down the plate on number 16 of Weston Lowe. Catcher, right-handed pitcher, freshman for the Comets. And again, by the way, that'll be the first called strike as well. Still in the bottom of the third, and there's going to be a hit. They're going to call that a strike as well. The count goes even on 2-2. So runners on second and third. 1 run brought in by Ryland Hill. The Riley Lander came in to run for him. He brought it to home plate on a couple of errors by the Crusaders. And then a steal a moment ago puts runners at second and third, and there's a shot. That's going to go to a lucky Souvenir fan in the parking lot.
Hopefully not us.
As Weston Lowe got up under that one, on deck will be J.D. Sardi, our right fielder. Varsity will be coming up later tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And the Comets will have a nice homestand as well, playing here on Wednesday against... There goes the right fielder for the Crusaders to make the catch. 2 away now. And now a little game of pickle, but quickly they stay locked at second and third. They can't go nowhere. As an out called here. So just like that, still runners on second and third as Lowe goes out at first. Catch made by the right fielder for the Crusaders. And that again is Jack Larson.
Well, Clayton's gone through their lineup.
They are, yeah. They're there. And I had a feeling they were going to possibly make a pitching change, but they've not done it yet. No pitching change yet. Beautiful day for baseball, by the way. Just after 5 p.m. Eastern Time, it is, 64 degrees, fair skies. That's beautiful, ain't it? Especially after having snow on the ground. Hopefully the rest of that snow will melt on the front porch at our house.
That'd be nice.
Ball and a strike called.
Strike.
Still runners on second and third. Bottom of the third. Clayton trying to get right back in this fight against the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders. If you're watching the broadcast on our CRN coverage,
ball,
you're seeing the green on the top of the scoring ticker. That is Cardinal Gibbons. Comets are on the bottom in blue. Obviously the famed C. And right now the count on 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike here.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Count now 3-1 for Sardi. If he walks him, bases loaded again for the tie-in run at the plate now. At least he can get a 3-run homer here. You can definitely tie things up. If they can bring Sardi to walk to first, this will bring the lead run back to the plate. And instead, he's going to pop it up to right. It's going to go to the parking lot. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow night we got coverage of not only Comet softball for you at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, but also, Jackie, round 1 of the state championship basketball playoffs tournament. Clayton will face the Pinecrest Patriots. It's a team that we love, right? We've been following them through the years in football. We went to Southern Pinecrest last year for a playoff game, if you remember, round two. Round 2 of the playoffs, we went to Pinecrest. And we played them a little bit in basketball. We'll play them in the playoffs tomorrow. And we'll be back here on Wednesday for JV baseball. Varsity will be on the road near Goldsboro at Rosewood. We won't be covering that game. We'll actually be covering the game at 4 o'clock on Wednesday, and that'll be the game against the Wake County Homeschool team. That's who they're playing. Wake County Homeschool.
When did they start playing?
I have no idea, but they recently did announce that they were going to let homeschool athletes play with, high school sports, and so.
I mean, to each their own. I mean, they've got to learn how to play too. So.
There's a walk, and this is going to load up your bases.
And that is going to bring up, or is it Lawson?
It will, yeah. And this will now send in Lawson Dew, number 10. And I got a feeling there's going to be a pitching change coming as well.
There is a pitcher change.
Look at you go. The one-trip grocery champ. Snooze button resistor. Master sock matcher. We know the daily grind can be tough, but amidst the hustle, we see you conquer it all. And at Scooter's Coffee, we believe it's the little wins that deserve some big moments of joy. So go on, embrace that tiny triumph. You master parallel Parker you. Take that victory lap and savor the sweet taste of success. Scooter's Coffee, you didn't just order it, you earned it.
There was a pitching change made, as it looks like the starting pitcher, of course, number 23, Pete Fonseca is now out. It's going to make a pitching change for the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders, give him a couple of warm-up pitches, and he will be the new man ready to go. And I want to say it looks like number 10. Boy, this sun is killing their jerseys. It might be number 13, Drew Kinder. It's number 12 or number 13. Andres Colin Barrio. I want to say it's is that number 12? I can't tell.
I want to say, yeah.
We'll find out. We're going to step away. We'll come right back. Stay with us.
Atwell Exterior Services, the time is now. With mortgage interest rates up, so many smart homeowners are renovating rather than moving right now, and those who hire Atwell Exterior Services in Greenville are thrilled that they did. For residential roof replacement, roof repairs, roof inspections, and more, done right by a local family business with awesome customer reviews, please visit AtwellEXTServices.com or call to set up a free inspection. Atwell Exterior Services, honesty, integrity, experience. The time is now.
Smokey the Bear. Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do. What you desire, don't play with matches, don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com, and remember,
only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
So it is number 12 of Andres Colin Barrera, and Dew is also at the plate. Welcome back to our coverage. Jackie Posey, Wesley Outlet here with you. First game of the season for Comets baseball here at home, but a ball now goes to 2 balls. By the way, bases are loaded, Jackie. Welcome back. Bases are loaded as we now bring in Lawson Dew to hit.
And it's 2 balls.
2-0 right now.
Yep.
It's the lead run for the Comets at the plate. There is, however, 2 outs, but it's still to home, and he is safe.
Good deal.
Opened the door for the deuce. Braden Probst, the center fielder, found a way to find home plate. 2-1. run to home. You normally don't see that in that type of a situation, but he took advantage and puts them up, only down by 2 runs now for Clayton.
And that's exactly what they need to do. They need to keep pushing.
On a 2-1 count, Probst finding home plate. Pitch. And that'll be a count now and a strike.
That was me a little low.
It's going to make the count even on 2-2.
Looks like Varsity's pulling in the parking lot right now.
They're going to say the scoreboard says 3-1, but it's a 2-2 count. The official showed a strike, 2-2. And that'll go foul. So it looks like they are catching up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Welcome back, guys. Number 10, the Lawson Dew. Caden Barber on deck. Circle for the Comets. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Steal. And that's going to take it all the way, though, as that retires the side. But, Jackie, I'll tell you what, boy, they did a phenomenal job, didn't they? Man.
Did a phenomenal inning.
Only down by now 1 run. As 1 run did come in. 5-4. Coach Adam Morrison to the house, and the leadoff pitcher for the first home game of the year will be Parker Kilpatrick. Coach Adam Morrison of the Comets ready to go. That game will be coming up here later tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Jackie, Comets JV only down by 1 run. What an inning they had in the bottom of the 3rd.
That's exactly what they need to do. They need to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. They were able to do it. They came in and got 3 scores in the bottom of the 2nd. Was it the 5 like Cardinal Gibbons? No, but it was the 3 that they needed to come in and put in for a tie because they were able to be the first one to get on the board.
And just like that, it is a score of 5-4.
Look at you go. The one-trip grocery champ, snooze button resistor, master sock matcher. We know the daily grind can be tough, but amidst the hustle, we see you conquer it all. And at Scooters Coffee, we believe it's the little wins that deserve some big moments of joy. So go on, embrace that tiny triumph. You master parallel Parker you. Take that victory lap and savor the sweet taste of success. Scooters Coffee, you didn't just order it, you earned it.
You're not going to want to miss tonight's county fair. I'm going to be.
We are your window to your community.
Did you see the last 5 minutes of that football game last night?
Oh, man, I saw the whole thing. And a lifeline to keep you safe when danger is near.
Everybody who is listening needs to take cover as soon as they can. This is one of the biggest storms.
We are live and local. We are America's broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress you depend on your local radio stations.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to STOP.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Big inning in the bottom of the 3rd. The Comets really got a good run for the JV opening game here against Cardinal Gibbons. Going to still stay with Ryland Hill, by the way, on the mound. Welcome back to our coverage of Comets baseball. Andy Pleasant Field, beautiful Monday afternoon, final week of February, and opening day. It's not conference. That doesn't begin until March 11th. But, Jackie, it's just a perfect day for baseball, and it's just great to be back at the Diamond.
It really is, and I've always been the one to say that I could go for, a good old hot dog and 9-inning stretch. Sometimes some extra play, but, I do enjoy sitting at the ball game, but I've enjoyed calling it as well.
Yeah, that's going to be, looks like a strikeout. So a quick out recorded. That's 1 away. As number 11, by the way, was Adam. Well, I don't want to butcher these kids' names. Calgagno, I want to say it is. Adam Calgagno. And Calgagno will go out. And we now bring in the next hitter. This will be number 20, by the way. This is Jack Larson. And his first pitch will be ball 1. Comets only down by 1 run right now. Cardinal Gibbons with a 1-run lead. That is it. And that's awesome, Jackie.
Kind of little iffy there.
Pitch brought in. There's a ball and a strike called now. Count now goes 2-1. One away, nobody on. Bottom of the top of the fourth inning. Clayton had a big third. Sounds like it took like 30 minutes to play that third inning, didn't it? Might have been a little bit behind schedule, but when we called up, it was an interesting one. Pitch.
Strike. Got him out. 1-2. Let's see if we can get a 1-2-3.
Just like that. Count was full on a 3-2. Got him swinging. And that'll put now 2 outs on the board. Hope a lot of people are enjoying the new graphics for the score and the inning. And, sometimes we have some guys, like Mark. What's the score? Well, now you can just go to our CRN YouTube channel. Or actually, all you got to do is go to wearecrn.com. I worked on that till about 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning. But all you got to do is just go. Oh, my goodness, there's my buddy. Look. We were just talking about you, brother.
We
were, Brian. We were.
Come on.
You know you missed it. You know you missed us. You know what we did last night for R&D to practice our new deal here?
What'd you do?
We actually played the game at, what was it, Jordan? That we did in the playoffs?
Oh, no, Jordan.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, what do you think of this, dude? Ain't this cool with all the new graphics and stuff?
Yeah, it looks great.
Oh, hit by a pitch, number 9, and that is Drew Flanagan. He'll be hit by a pitch, and with 2 outs now, he will head to first base, and that'll reset things with 2 away. Comets only down by 1 run. How you been, man?
I've been great. How'd you like that delayed steal of home there?
I loved it. I loved it by our buddy Norton. Man, just kind of saw the window open and took it.
That was Braden Probst that did that.
That's right. I'm sorry. It was Braden Probst. Yes, Braden Probst did it, the 9-batter.
Yeah. I had to text my Braden and tell him.
Yelling at him, giving him calls?
I was proud of him. I told him I was a heads-up play. I love it.
Hey, how's life? How's the whole Souls family been? We miss you, dude.
Good. It's been. We got a puppy of our own. Little Daisy. She's been a pill. 6 months old.
This is
now.
our new
what kind of puppy is she?
A boxer puppy.
Oh, there you go.
I wonder what a Shih Tzu and a boxer would look like.
Oh, Lord.
That's going to get to the shortstop, and a mess indeed as he'll head to first and get out number 6 of Ethan Simmons, and that will retire the side just like that. Quickly 3 outs, 1 up, or 3 up, 3 down, I went to say, and just like that, it is bottom of the 4th, and Clayton is only down by 1 run there. Brian.
Well, I came up here to tell the guys.
Error.
Yeah, there was an error in the scoring there.
2 runs.
Yeah, because Probst are our second batter.
I got you.
That we got on with the bunt, so.
Sometimes I trust that scoreboard, but then sometimes I don't. You know what, though? I'm glad it's working again. Because remember, last year we didn't have it.
Well, for most of the season, yeah. But, no, last season we had it.
2 years ago we didn't have the scoreboard.
We didn't have it
yes, that was it.
But the guys, they went over, and I told them, hey, guys, it's actually 3 instead of 4. And they were like, oh, we just can't figure out how to do it on the scoreboard. Do you know how to do it? I'm like, no, I've never done the scoreboard.
Oh, Lord.
They were like, he had a paper, he had a book and all that stuff. Hey, by the way, coverage of Comets baseball was brought to you by the Kilpatrick family and Clayton Peanut Company. Locations at Hudson's Ace Hardware and the grocery bag at Percy Flowers. The Kilpatrick's awesome people. The caviar of the South of peanuts.
I love their peanuts,
man. Tell them you heard about them on CRN, and the Kilpatrick family will give you 10% off of your order. And we appreciate them being a sponsor. They jumped on board right at the beginning of football and basketball, and obviously we know they're going to do baseball.
I talked to Bill last night.
I'm sure there's going to be some Clayton Peanuts at the ballpark.
Oh, yeah, I love them. I was in that test market, the
you were the R&D guy? Yeah.
I love peanuts.
Was it a little tough coming out with the R&D at first, or was it perfect?
No, it was, I'm very picky about my peanuts. And
I got you. Hey, what do you think of the banner below us now, huh? Did you see
that?
Great.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, I spent about 20 minutes, 15. Jackie's like, don't fall.
Leading off for the Comets, number 22.
And what's her name? Felicia.
Felicia.
Our treasurer for the booster. She's like, you have insurance?
Yeah.
I'm like, if I fall, it's on me. I'm not going to sue the school, I promise.
Oh, there's a hit.
Shortstop hit.
Run.
That's going to be a quick out, 1 away with a 6-3 score there. We are, by the way, at the, what are we, in the 5th inning now?
I believe this bottom third or top
of the fourth. Yeah, top of the fourth. Now they're behind.
Bottom of the third.
It's no.
Oh, they're behind.
No, it's the 4th inning.
Now batting number 14, Jackson
It's the bottom
Smith.
of the 4th inning because the Comets had a big inning at the.
The game started at 4.
Are we only in the bottom of the 3rd inning? Maybe I'm behind schedule. I don't know. Anyhow, Comets are back up to hit again. By the way, this is number 14 of Jackson Smith. Jackie, you know about this family, right? That's what you were telling me?
I do. I went to church with both the mom and the dad. Pretty phenomenal people. And their kids are phenomenal as well, from what I see on Facebook.
Brian, how cool is it to be back at the ballpark, man? And obviously, you can just take it in, I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's great just to be able to watch kids that aren't my own, go out and play ball. We're still going to the ball fields to see, our son play. Just recently, last weekend at Fayetteville Tech, the Rams of Southeastern taking on the Fayetteville Tech Trojans. Taking one game away from that series.
How's, by the way, counts 3-1.
How's our filling umpire doing?
How's Biscuit Braden doing?
He's doing good. He's getting some playing time at first and catcher. So a lot of attrition as far as like injuries and things like that. They had a few catchers get injured, red-shirted. So he's pretty high up in the lineup there.
Caden Barber still being showed on the Pleasant Pepsi scoreboard, but he went out at first. And Jackson Smith at the plate on a full count with a 3-2 from the pitch by Colin Barrero. Pitch. Got him. Man, that is a high swing there.
A little high.
They'll call a strike, and it is 2 outs. What do you think of this, dude? Like, it updates. Like,
that's awesome, man.
Now batting number 9,
technology
Rylan Hill.
never stops, does it?
I've been working on this since.
Come here.
I think I worked on it at 4 or 5 o'clock this morning.
Hey,
and I finally figured out a way where we can broadcast via YouTube, video, or what we're doing now. And obviously, remember the issues we have with the video streaming. Hopefully, we could, I was actually going to try to call you the other day about seeing if this box still works. I think it is. Yeah. If we could literally get like a booster or a hot, like a
an extender,
Wi-Fi extender. I wonder if that might do the trick.
Well, that's what that is.
The
Wi-Fi.
Just to figure out how to hook it up.
It's just the Wi-Fi extending isn't that great either.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny. They're actually putting fiber lines in our neighborhood.
I wish they put it up here. I talked to John about. Wish that they would put. If they could put up a huddle.
Oh, hard hit up the middle. Yeah.
Look at that! Right in the middle, hits to the center fielder. It even made our CRN mascot bark there for a minute. Number 9 is Ryland Hill. He's going to be getting a man on at first.
Come here.
So finally, with 2 outs, Clayton has
little chase.
Put Ryland Hill on the mound at first, and now here comes number 24, Riley Linder, to come
now batting for the Comets.
We're gonna have a play date.
Number 2, Braden Probst.
Yes.
Comes Braden Probst again.
What I was going to say though is I literally stayed up till 4 or 5 o'clock this morning to figure out how to actually take the YouTube, right? The YouTube broadcast, Brian, will now actually go right off of the website.
Awesome.
So we're still promoting CRN's YouTube channel, but then you just click on the game.
And it's streaming through the website.
And there it is right there.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Well, hey, I'll never miss a moment of Comets action this year.
See, there it is. Boom.
I'm looking forward to it.
And I will let everybody know, I wish we could do video. We tried so hard. You remember I mean, it was just so aggravating because we get on the air and we get bumped off the air. And we're like, well, if we could create this right here, maybe this will be better than just having a logo that says we're live on the air.
Right.
So, a runner on first with Linder after the pitch there, takes it away. It's a perfect 3 strikes pitch there to end number 2's opportunity. That's Braden Probst. They won't be able to get him this time. And there you go.
Hey, little buddy.
Just like that. That'll retire the side here. We go to the top of the 4th inning, I guess, coming up. So Brian Souls in the booth with us. Our buddy here is getting excited. He says, I got somebody new to play with. You think the boxer and the Shih Tzu would have fun?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A little bit of size difference, but they love to play.
We had a radio was his, radio passed away. And I told Jackie, I said, if we're going to get another dog, we need to get one immediately. Like, we don't need to get in this mindset of not wanting to. And we saw pictures of him 2 days later after radio passed, Jackie.
He was actually he was born on the day that we got radio.
Yeah.
And so that was June 19th. And then he passed away 9 days later. So then it was late early morning that night that he passed away. So then about 11 or 12 o'clock that morning is when we got pictures of him.
And it just worked out perfectly, Brian, to get.
I didn't want him.
Swain.
That's usually how it works.
And I told Jackie, I said, if we're going to get him, I want to name him Chance because it's second chance.
Mm-hmm. Well, he looks like Batman. If you see, he looks like Batman in his face. He got his little mask or whatever. So I said, well, let's just name him Batman. He said, no, you got to pick radio. I'm going to pick
call
him.
it a broadcast and have a dog in the radio booth, right? I mean,
well, you know the story. I wanted to name Braden Bane.
Really?
Yeah.
After the movie?
Yeah. After I'm a comic book fan.
Yeah.
So he broke Batman's back. I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
Bane. Yeah.
I was going to name it. And Bane in Hawaiian means good fortune.
So he's Chance Wayne after Bruce Wayne.
I like that.
So
we're at the top of the fourth, by the way. The Crusaders are back up to hit.
Pretty
That's the leadoff man of Parker Conlon.
Oh.
Play center fielder. He'll shoot one back to the second baseman.
Shoot it back. There it is. Out.
And
there you
that'll
go.
be another out quickly.
It's an example there of a left-handed batter trying to pull a ball, and he just pulls it right to second base. Or if he'd have went with it to the outside, he might have got it through the third and shortstop hole.
He had no hesitation, I can tell you that much.
Art of hitting.
This will now bring up with one away our next man, number 1. All right, you getting your happy stuff all over my paperwork.
What is that?
That's number 1, Caden Lamar, the third baseman, Caden Lamar.
He's got his real good bones here in the bottom of the bag, but I don't want to give them to him. So he's going to get these.
Varsity coming up later tonight, Brian. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I've been talking to the guys.
How about our buddy Parker Kilpatrick will be pitching tonight?
Nice.
Actually, it's going to be Davis Duty. Or Duffy. Is it Duffy?
Davis Duty.
Yeah, it is Davis Duty. He'll be pitching. Yeah.
DHing for him will be Cedric Simmons.
Yeah, I saw Parker Kilpatrick, and I think I mentioned his name because I saw number 1, but he's not.
He's
my
hitting.
apologies. It's not Parker Kilpatrick. It's Davis Duty pitching.
He's hitting ninth and playing.
I had peanuts on the brain for the Kilpatrick family. By the way, that'll be a base hit. He'll be
playing left
heading
field.
to first. Number 1, that's Caden Lamar, the third baseman, safe at first, and here comes the Crusaders, Jackie, ready to come back and get something going here in the top of the fourth.
Get some more
you
points.
guys were at the championship game, right? We were trying to listen to it. We went to the NC State Wake Forest game. We had tickets to that, which was a great game for NC State.
Talking about CRN covering the conference games.
Conference championship.
Kim was there. He's going to fall.
So
Kim was there.
We were trying to pick it up there, and we got out of the game.
Yeah.
To see what the score was, and it was posted. It had finished at that point. We couldn't believe the score.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've been talking to people, and it's like we just couldn't miss. It seemed like our team was just
spot on
in the
That's
zone.
what Kim said. Kim said that they were. I talked to Coach Collins, as a matter of fact, on the drive home after my announcing racing duties. That's why I couldn't be there Saturday. And me and Coach Collins talked for a good 20 minutes, and he said that everything just was in perfect place Saturday afternoon. He said that the entire team was focused, and they were determined. They were not going to let Garner shut them out 3 times in a row.
Right. Well, that's great. That was a great story. It was a great.
And by the way,
win.
I am sick of the bracket for the playoffs.
Yeah,
I cannot believe that we did not bump up by beating the beating the conference regular season champions.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, I'm at a loss.
Is it the same as football where
it's the RPI? It's the rankings, and it's Kim knows a lot better than I do, but it's like if you play somebody, man safe at first, by the way. So the Crusaders still have one on with a 0-1 count. It's kind of like, if you lose to a bad team, it's worse than if you lose to a good team.
Yes, it is. I mean, that's.
And if you really beat a really, really good team, you might climb the bracket, and you might not. By the way, there's an out recorded 2 away now.
And I was talking to a basketball player earlier. Like, do you guys feel like you got the raw end of the deal there, only getting a 13 seed? And he said, no, we hurt ourselves by not beating who we were supposed to beat earlier in the season.
Yes, there's games that we should have won and we didn't. And I think it did hurt us for sure. And listen, we lost to Garner.
Well, I think the Southeast Raleigh.
The Achilles heel game when we lost to Southeast Raleigh on that Monday night or that Tuesday night. That was a shocker too. We called that game, Jackie, if you remember, and it just seemed like they just weren't focused. It just that was whenever we had that stretch of having 4 games in 5 days, and they had just got off of playing on Southeast Raleigh, and then the night after they played Cleveland. And I don't want to say that their mind was on Cleveland, but they just weren't realizing Southeast Raleigh could come in here and they could make some noise, and that's exactly what they did. And, yeah.
Well, overthrown. He's going to advance to third.
So there's 2 balls, now 3 balls, 2 outs, by the way, with still runners.
No, he's going to come back to you.
He's now gone from first, and he's now all the way at third plate.
Smells daisy.
So a 3-0 count with 2 outs. Clayton trying to end the top of the 4th here.
Good pitch.
Did he get him? Yes,
Straight
he did.
down.
There's a strike finally, 3-1. Got to keep him from getting that 4th ball. We have to advance to first, but runner on the corner. 3-1 pitch. Oh, boy.
Oh, he called it.
And they called a strike.
3-2.
Wow, he thought he was going to walk. It's not. It's a full count.
Just called the outside corner there.
Sure did, man. I believe that's Jack Larson, by the way, on a full count now. 3-2. Runner at third. Pitch.
Oh, it
that
was
one
there.
goes up. By the way, that's number 28. My apologies. Eric Greenlee. Eric Greenlee is the one that's hitting. Yeah, man, ain't this stuff really cool? Like all these graphics and stuff.
Oh, I love it. I mean, are you ever worried about AI taking your job there?
No, never. They ain't got the personality of Wesley Outland, I promise you.
Hey,
swinging
swing and a
Did
miss.
he go? He went. He got him. Yes, he did. And that'll put out the 3rd strike.
Ryland Hill dealing, coming down 3-0, getting a strikeout.
And just like that, it is still Clayton leading 5-3. Bottom of the 4th coming up. But varsity coming up later tonight. So, Brian, are we going to see it at baseball games at least, or just whenever you can, keeping you get busy, traveling?
Baseball's near and dear to my heart, and I love Clayton. I love Clayton athletics. Still involved to a point where, I run the booster website and some of the social media. And
let me ask you a question. Obviously, I worked on it last night with We Are CRN. If we could find a way to put We Are CRN on the boosters site, could we? Streaming live at the same time?
Talk to the booster club. I mean, I don't see why not.
That'd be awesome. I think that, in my opinion, the more, it's like a spider web, right? You start off with the mother, and then if you continue to add more webs and more webs and more webs and more webs, then you got a big riding spider.
Well, we have a link.
Yes.
So we could just link to your website from our website or social medias. And
eventually, if we ever get there with better streaming to video again, what I would love to do is actually have a video and be able to take that and put it down.
Yeah, score bug
below. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just saw on the news where, who is it? When the Phillies and the Pirates play each other.
Yeah.
That it's called a poop game. because when the scorebug comes up, it's the P, the Phillies P, 0, 0, and then the
P.
The other P. So it's called a poop game, but they're not going to have that anymore because they changed the scorebug.
You said it's a poop game?
The poop game. Pirates versus Phillies.
Gotcha.
Did you see, too, where at the Super Bowl, the scorebug at the bottom of everybody hated it. Everybody hated it. I'm like, yeah, it looks so cheap. It's like
Kendrick
I
Lamar was horrible in the halftime show.
And now, hey, the
graphic was...
The star of the show, the halftime show, was that Buick Grand National GNX. That was the star of the show.
That was beautiful. Yes.
And I've heard that was a real GNX they chopped up.
Number 4 for the Comets chops one to the left, and then it'll go high. Skies one. And they'll get it out recorded there. So it looks like that's Norton will go out. One away quickly as the left fielder makes
now batting for the Comets, number 6, Cam Thompson.
Mason Karras makes the catch in left field there. Ain't it like a beautiful day for baseball?
Man, it's just a beautiful day.
Monday, right?
It was just a beautiful day, period. I mean, I like snow, but I was tired of snow. I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of it.
I want to go outside and walk around.
I am not going to lie to you. I am not a fan of snow. I don't care for no dang snow.
I was ready to get out of the house.
I would rather sweat in 100-degree weather than deal with snow. Pop up. Catcher, can he get up under it? Somebody will. Third baseman will make the catch there.
Yep.
And there is 2 away now.
Shortstop.
Was it the shortstop?
Yeah.
Okay, give him credit. That's Ethan Simmons there. The third baseman, the pitcher, and the shortstop were all together to congregate to find that ball.
That's definitely shortstop's ball, and he did his job.
That's 2 away, by the way. And we're going to bring now number 16, Weston Lowe.
Weston Lowe.
Started this game as the pitcher. They brought in Ryland Hill. And I said this earlier, Brian, maybe you get an inning or two that they bring in a new pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like in MLB in spring training. This is kind of get acclimated.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out where your strengths and your weaknesses are, JV or varsity.
Yeah.
Got a roster, use it.
It was, similar last year. We did the same thing. We did it at Cardinal Gibbons' place. And we almost, Cardinal Gibbons ended up being an Eastern Regional finalist.
They did. Good team. Good team.
And we had them. We actually had a bad call called on my son that would have gave us the game.
I remember that. Wasn't that the
That was the
I know Clayton lost to Durham Jordan, the Falcons.
That was
our
the first
last
game of playoff, yeah.
Yep. By the way, number 16 again, Weston Lowe, count it 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. And he'll send one there.
Good play.
And just like that, they're going to make a quick out, retire the side.
So if you've got us that was bottom 4.
You're going to the top of the 5th now.
Yep, and that's what they have on the scoreboard, so yeah.
We're caught back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of cool ideas I've got, man. I'm ready to, as you mentioned, the AI world, right? I'm ready to take the community radio network to the next level.
Awesome.
And, a lot of cool things that we're excited about. We covered the state football championship.
Mm-hmm.
How cool was it to be at Keenan Stadium, up in the great Woody Durham broadcast booth. And
Oh, it had to be special for you.
It was awesome, bro. And then to have my brother in from Australia, who was also a Comets alumni, and letting him, as an avid football lover, be able to join us for the broadcast, that was really special. Don't normally tear up easily in the broadcast world, but that definitely made me choke up a little bit to enjoy that moment for sure. So. Let's step away, take a quick 30-second timeout. Here's a word from Scooter's Coffee, one of our new partners on CRN.
All right. Heard great things.
Look at you go. The one-trip grocery champ, snooze button resistor, master sock matcher. We know the daily grind can be tough, but amidst the hustle, we see you conquer it all. And at Scooter's Coffee, we believe it's the little wins that deserve some big moments of joy. So go on, embrace that tiny triumph. You master parallel parker you. Take that victory lap and savor the sweet taste of success. Scooter's Coffee, you didn't just order it, you earned it.
Local radio brings people together like never before.
It's a beautiful hometown weekend out there. We've got
Your local stations keep you informed and involved with music, talk shows, and real-time news updates you can trust. We are live and local. We are America's broadcasters, connecting you to what matters most. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress to support your local radio stations.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
We go to the top of the 5th inning. Brian Souls is our guest commentator. Jackie Posey, Leslie Outland here with you. Coming up later tonight, we'll have Mark Coates joining us again for another year. Jackie will be in the radio booth, and Kim Winslow will be our All-State dugout reporter.
Oh, wow. I can't wait to hear
Kim
this.
Winslow's going to have player interviews and talking to the coach and just giving a different perspective.
That's awesome.
And we're looking forward to it.
We needed that last year.
We should have, yes. You know me. All the crazy ideas I have.
I love the dugout interviews.
I think it's going to be fun. It would be really cool if Norton came in and whenever Braden Prope stole third and got a home plate. Hey, Braden, tell us how you feel, man.
Oh, he was hyped.
As long as they're, they be good boys.
Yeah.
Don't be saying nothing bad. Don't be cussing on this here radio. 87.9 FM, by the way, anywhere at WeAreCRN.com, and we are also streaming on the YouTube networks at Community Radio Network. Right now, it's a 2-0 on the count.
I don't know if you caught it or not, but they brought in Sardi to pitch.
Oh, J.D. Sardi now the third different pitcher of the game. Number 3? Or number 1, actually.
Number 1.
Yeah. No. Miguel Lopez is pitching.
Oh, that's Miguel.
Yeah, Miguel Lopez.
We got to clean these windows.
Well,
once a year at least. Come on.
It's all I could do to climb up. It was all I could do to climb up the ladder. So, hey,
we'll take a break.
Brian, I was going to tell you about Shantae has done a phenomenal job in your absence, though.
Don't sugarcoat it since she comes in the booth. No, I'm just kidding. She's a great person.
Yeah,
it's mine.
Are you angling for some Pepsi?
No, hot dogs.
Hot dogs,
at halftime, at the break.
This man loves.
No, Shantae is she's done a phenomenal job. It's been great working with her and everybody that we have now. Brian,
man.
So
group effort.
Definitely. Pitch and a shot. It's going to fly to left and drop right in front of the third baseman. Throw made, and there's a safe. They're going to call him safe at first.
I want to see a video replay of that one.
They will call him safe at first. I don't know if I necessarily agree on that call.
I feel like Lawson Dew got the ball
there.
It was a one hopper, big hop, and Lawson had to wait for it to come down and then shoot it to first. But I feel like he got there half a step early, or he beat him by a half a step. But they called him safe, so we got to respect that decision.
Do we have to respect it, though?
Oh, but we don't. I mean,
I don't know if I necessarily agree
we have to go
with that
with
call.
it.
That was, so runner at first now.
Oh, let me.
Go ahead, buddy. You step away real quick. Obviously, it's good to hear back from Brian.
Yeah. Just to see it.
Take in the view. Take in the view. So right now, 2-run lead, and that's going to be a bounce off the kneecap of our catcher, actually. Jackson Smith, got a little hobbling there for a second at 17. Got a piece of it. Vince Kushner, by the way. And the umpire is going to give him a little chance to have a chance to check out his shin and his kneecap, make sure he's okay. Jackson Smith caught a little chip of the ball from Kushner, and it hit his knee there. So
we don't do that.
Shrug it off. Count was called for a strike, so the count now is 0-1. Runner at first. 2-run lead for the Crusaders of Cardinal Gibbons, and nightfall settling in. You know what else I love about closing in on March? Daylight savings time.
Yes.
I think next week, I believe, is when you set your clock back. Yeah, set back and forward. I'm like Trump. I'm ready to get rid of it. Just leave it alone. I'd love to have an extra daylight of darkness in the winter. Kushner, by the way, count on an 0-1 after the throw from Lopez to the man safe at first. Lopez pitch, and that one's going to be bounced off. Fouls to the baseline on third, and there's a count now at 0-2. Don't forget, tomorrow night coverage. Kim Winslow and myself will have round number 1 of the North Carolina State Basketball State Tournament playoffs, as it will be number 20 Pinecrest Patriots coming in to take on number 13 Clayton Comets. Coverage will begin at 5:50 Eastern tomorrow night. We are CRN.com and 87.9 FM. Count on an 0-2. Lopez to Kushner. And it's a low pitch. Throw to second. Did he get him in time? He did not. So he's safe on 2 there. They did get Kushner out, though. Thank you, Shantae. We're going to get hot dogs in a little bit with the chili. You got your famous chili? There you go. You know, he brought the idea of the hot dogs. Do what? We are doing softball tomorrow. So we have softball tomorrow at 4 and then basketball at 6.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Full schedule tomorrow.
Oh, dude, I was talking to somebody the other day, and I'll be honest with you. I think that the spring schedule is probably the busiest of all of them.
And, not getting a higher seed, hurt us in a way because we're not going to host as many. If we go deeper into the tournament, we're going to be seeing higher seeds. So it's the same thing as hit by pitch there by Miguel.
Yeah, he'll be safe.
Yeah.
1 out and 2 on with 1 away.
He's on first now.
So that's number 20, by the way. That's Jack Larson that got hit by the pitch from Lopez.
Only getting a 13 seed, this is probably going to be our 1 home game.
Yeah. I got a feeling we're going to go on the road. And if I remember correctly, I think we play Jordan in the second round if we advance on Friday.
Who are they playing? It's not a bye, is it?
Let me pull it up here. No. You don't get no byes in the playoffs. There are no byes in the state tournament. Looks like Clayton will play Pinecrest, as I said, number 13 and number 20 seed, and then we await, believe it or not, either Charles E. Falk or C. Falk Jordan, the Jordan Falcons, who we played in baseball, or Southeast Raleigh Bulldogs.
Oh, wow. That'd be a
good rematch.
Yeah.
By the way, props to the South Garner Titans ladies. They beat Southeast Raleigh in the women's basketball tournament. We called that game on Saturday. Kim Winslow did a phenomenal job. Me and her worked diligently behind the scenes to get everything she needed to be set up and ready. And from there on, she did a phenomenal job calling the game. I mean, being by herself, the intensity that obviously we bring and calling, and she did it as well. And it was such a great game. Clayton just walked away on Garner. I just could not believe,
I couldn't believe the score. I was like, there's no way this score is for real, but it's
drops in front of the shortstop and the pitcher, and the throw-in time is an out recorded. So 2 outs. The man at second will advance to third. First will go to second, and there is 2 away.
Yeah, no really chance there for a double play. Slow roller.
So runners on second and third. The Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders finally trying to come back and find fire after an explosive second inning.
Yeah, 5 runs there in the second.
By the way, this is number 8 of Daniel Ray. You watching the baseball game, huh?
He was.
He likes racing. He likes baseball.
He does, man. He loves all sports. He really does. I'm glad he likes it. I'm glad he likes the sports.
Oh.
He likes messing with my monitor, too.
He's teething.
You think he's teething still?
Gotta give him a chew toy. He likes my fingers.
Oh, that's because his dad fights with him every night.
Oh.
Yeah. Stick him up.
Good pitch there from Miguel Lopez.
You're going to fight. You're going to fall off the table. Yeah, man. I'm we have 2 balls and a strike now. Shh. Down, dog. 2 balls and a strike with 2 away, and that one's going to go behind the back of the booth.
I feel like that one's going right for my car.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Let's hope not.
No, but back to what we were talking about, the spring schedule, Brian, and, we're glutton for punishment at CRN because now we cover baseball, we cover softball, soccer, lacrosse, girls and men lacrosse. That starts, Thursday, I think it is? Thursday or Friday?
Yep, got him looking.
Got him swinging there, got him. Yes, he did.
Got out of that pinch,
like
that pickle there.
Put a third out on the board, and that retires the side, and
we're going to the top of
I think we're going to the bottom of the fifth. Yeah, bottom of the 5th inning. Now, do I remember? Don't JV have a 2-hour time limit? Or they used to.
If it gets close to
6 o'clock, 6:15,
yeah,
I
they'll
think.
call it because
obviously we have to prepare for varsity, and that first pitch will be at 7 o'clock tonight. 2-run lead for the Crusaders of Cardinal Gibbons on the Comets. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and the Comets will come back to hit when we come back. This is Comets Baseball on the Community Radio Network. We are also closing in on the top of the hour. We'll pause for 10 seconds of network identification.
Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I lack a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
That's what we were taught, service before self.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
We go to the bottom of the fifth, and Sardi at the plate now. Already a ball called. He'll swing at that one. Sardi will, and that'll be strike number one now, so the count even. 6 p.m. Eastern time. You can feel the temperature dropping.
Oh, yeah.
Started this game, and it was 65 degrees. Now it's 59 degrees an hour later, Jackie.
Yes, it is. Sorry. I went up to get onto the dog, tell the dog to stop.
Count one ball and 2 strikes,
He
by the
did
way.
not like that treat I gave him.
He's playing with it.
He thinks it's a toy, probably. Is that what he thinks it is?
Sorry, he had to take some extreme measures there to miss getting hit by the ball.
Whatever it takes.
Oh, he calls a strikeout on that.
Wow.
Woo. The inside pitch there. I didn't see it.
I wasn't expecting
Now
that.
batting for the Comets, number 10, Lawson Dew.
Anyhow, bottom of the fifth with one away. Lawson Dew's up now. He's the number 5 hitter. He's in the 5 hole. Plays third base for the JV Comets. Varsity later tonight. An hour from now, believe it or not. Pitch. And that is going to be ball one, actually. So ball one called.
You know why he's barking.
Do pitch, and because he wants a treat now.
He's making it known that he wants his treat.
Yeah, give him a bone.
Hell, we went through the whole bag.
I'm going to get you a hot dog later. He'll eat a hot dog. He will. I don't know about chili, Brian, but he'll eat a hot dog. He won't. I don't know about chili. He'll eat a hot dog, though. Nice shot through the gap of the shortstop and a throw to first. Will he get him in time?
Oh,
he will not. He's safe at first. So with one away, safe at first is due. And the tie and run for the Comets, but Lopez coming to the plate now for Clayton.
Lawson due. Reaching home on the air, or reaching first on the air.
That's an error on the pitcher. On the first baseman. And that is Dylan Wagnon. Well, he just reached and maybe hyperextended, Brian, and just couldn't get a grasp on the glove.
It hit him right in the palm of his glove.
And it popped out.
Yep, that's what happened.
Just kind of popped out of the leather there.
It happens.
Bagley ready to go back and hit. And now pinch run for two.
Now back
2-run lead.
Number 1.
The tie-in run for the Comets is at the plate in the bottom of the 5th. Varsity coming up later tonight. We'll have it for you at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And the first pitch will be called in, and strike one on Lopez. Miguel Lopez.
That's a big treat for a little dog. I see your treat.
And a steal. And
straight steal.
Bagley will steal second. Count, by the way, at 0-1. And now they call a ball on that last pitch, so it's even. Yeah, Brian, we got baseball, JV varsity, softball for varsity. We've got girls lacrosse, men's lacrosse. We have soccer.
Yeah, I'm actually doing the banners for the seniors lacrosse.
That's cool.
Men's team tomorrow. Taking their pictures.
I need to get with you to make a new banner or just put a V on the Vincent's Pub and Eatery Comets Football Weekly banner at Vincent's, because I never realized it. It's missing a V.
Really?
It is. Okay. Or maybe it's a P. I can't remember. But I know you did the banners.
No, I didn't.
Who did the banners for us? When we done the Comets Football Weekly show?
I designed the logo.
You designed the logo.
The logo
so
for the
whoever
show.
did the banners, they forgot the letter V, I think it is. It's V or P.
For pub?
Yes.
Oh.
Lopez will get walked, and he is heading on a 1-1 to now a base first. So the tie and run is now heading
Jackson Smith
with one out to first for Lopez. Runner at second there again with Bagley. And now the leadoff man, or the lead run for Clayton is at the plate now with Jackson Smith.
Jackson Smith is the go-ahead run.
The go-ahead run to put Clayton in the lead here.
Tie and run on first.
And you got to think, too, that we're after 6 o'clock. Usually JV games are about at a 2-hour, 15-minute limit.
Varsity
they might call this possibly here.
They might after this this inning here. They just might do it. See the
conversations going on there.
Yeah, umpires headed out to break up that conference.
Sit down.
Was you here last Monday, Mark? Last Monday, Brian, when they had the scrimmage?
No, I didn't come to the scrimmage.
Oh, my goodness, man. We did basketball, which was the first round of the regional tournament. And we come out at like 9:30, and they were still playing baseball. They had like a round robin.
It was a round robin, yeah. I heard about it.
It was Harnett Central and Rolesville Rams and Clayton, and they were playing from 3 till like 10 o'clock, I think, man. And it was cold.
That was before the snow we got. Yeah, we've actually had a lot of college games canceled because of all the rain down at the coast and weather.
Good eye.
1-1 there to Jackson Smith.
Calls time.
There you go. So time is called here.
He's looking to bunt, pulls it away, and calls a strike. A little bit outside.
1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now 2 strikes called, with still runners on first and second. And Clayton only has 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th, Brian.
Yeah,
Wow.
we got to capitalize. Now's the time.
The go-ahead run for the lead for Clayton at the plate.
Oh,
and there's a
and hauls him.
strikeout, and it's 2 away now. Wow.
Jackson thought the pitch was high. I thought the pitch was high. Jackie,
Boy, you got to
chance
take advantage of that.
That pitch was high. So
it was high.
Number
Now batting for the
14
Comets,
of
number 9,
Jackson Smith
Ronald
will
Hill.
check out as will strike out. As now they're going to bring in a pinch runner or pinch hitter. Ryland Hill will come in. So they're going to jump out of the rotation here. Pitch, strike
inside.
1. 2-run lead as number 9 Ryland Hill, who's been pitching some today. Pitch.
Oh, he hits that one backside.
Nice run there. And got him.
No, it came off the
Negative.
back.
Whoa,
Oh.
one guy called him out. He did. Oh, are you serious?
Guess he got back in time. He almost threw it away. Wow.
I couldn't believe that.
Well, I guess they're going to
I thought
finish.
he was safe.
They're going to let him play. No, I think they're calling it.
Is that the game?
Yeah, they're going to call it. That's it.
There it is. So at the end,
It's a couple runs short.
that's right. There it is. 2 runs shy. Got something going there. Got
Yeah,
something
I mean-
going there in the just came up short there, Brian.
I'm still impressed. I'm still impressed by the JV's effort there.
By the way, they're back at home, I believe, on Wednesday. And they will have a game that will be on, let's see here, the Wake County Homeschool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We've had some friends go there.
What do you think of that? Is that a real school, or is that like a
It's
public school, but they call it homeschool, or what?
It's homeschool. It's the Warriors. It's homeschool kids who get together that want to play ball. We actually have a friend.
And they're actually trying to pass something where homeschool kids can actually be able to participate in school athletics. So,
Yeah. So, I mean, hey, whatever it takes. But, yeah, we just had a friend of ours who committed to Wesleyan College as a pitcher who's been homeschooled his whole career. And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I
yeah,
like that.
Really good baseball team. Wake Warriors. Yep.
So that will be on, I believe, Wednesday, I think it is.
Yep. Just JV, right?
Yes.
Yep.
JV will just be here on Wednesday. Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for letting me. I got to catch up with you. And,
Dude, it was so damn good to
good
see
seeing
you,
you.
man. You
And,
know that. It is always good to see you. You know you're welcome back in the radio booth.
Should see you
anytime,
tomorrow,
Brian.
too, for the basketball game. We'll come out and I want to support the Comets.
And I know you like softball, too, so you'll pop in and see the lady softball team. It just seems like Brian's more fun of the spring sports than the cold and whatnot. So, no, seriously, Brian, it's so good to see you. Tell Biscuit Braden, obviously, good to see him. Where is he playing at now?
Southeastern Community College, the Rams.
Okay. They got a radio crew?
They don't, man. They don't. Yeah, I've been thinking about it.
Jackie's looking at me like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?"
Don't put your foot in more. Never mind.
But good baseball, good JUCO.
We can't Harry Potter you and like move you over from one scene to the other, okay?
But no, they don't. Well, anyhow, Jackie's telling me to shut up.
Go ahead. I mean, you go ahead.
Oh man. Anyhow, maybe we could try to broadcast a game or something
That'd be
sometime
awesome,
there
man.
or whatnot. So
Yeah.
or you just put your own equipment together and. I mean, you could fix microphones.
I can do stuff, yeah.
My microphone still works.
I got a pretty nice
You rewired that stuff, So
I've got a nice home audio recording studio for my
there you
my
go.
e-learning work.
Okay.
But, AI is pretty much taking that over. Voiceover work.
Give me your best AI voice, Brian.
Welcome to CRN. You want a British? Welcome? Nah, I can't do it.
Welcome to CRN. Welcome. Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Final score, 5-3. Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders in the JV level get the win. They beat the Comets by 2. We will be back again on Wednesday for a game here at home. I think it's at 4 o'clock, and it'll be against Wake County Homeschool Warriors. For Brian Souls coming in to visit, for Jackie Posey, this is Wesley Outland. Go Comets! We are back in about 50 minutes for coverage of varsity baseball. Kim Winslow, Mark Coates will also be added to the broadcast fold. Good evening from Pleasant Field.
Go Comets.
Go Comets!
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
You've been listening to an exclusive presentation of the Community Radio Network. WCRN 87.9 FM. Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN. Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.